heavily damaged at all, dude. It looks like I just love the way that card looks, man. I bought two of them. Just to rephrase here, I have been working on this set called Call of Legends. It's a little bit of a mid-era set, slowly, and one of the cards I needed to get was one of these SL cards, SL8. I don't have any of them yet, so they're fairly pricey, usually about $100 on up. Some are like $300, and the Rayquaza is like $500, if not more. So they're a fairly pricey set. What I do is I try to find them marked as heavily played on TCG Player, and kind of go from there. This one was marked as heavily played. I picked it up for $80 for the free shipping. So let's see how badly damaged this card is. And off the bat, it actually looks really good. I don't know how this is heavily damaged. What the heck? If you guys can see or not. But I don't think that's heavily damaged at all, dude. It looks like it's like, I would say lightly played. Wow, what a good deal. I paid $80 for this card. Is it real? The back looks a little bit suspicious. The front looks real. Some of these cards, I know, like the print, some eras, the print is a little different. But I'm always very aware of like the backs of things, because sometimes the fake cards, the backs look almost too glossy. This one looks like it's real because there's a lot of dents and scratches on it. But this was kind of suspicious. But honestly, this card looks actually great for $80. This just set. I'll go through this binder in a second. Walk you guys through this. This is my most recent set I've been working on. But let me get a sleeve. All right, let's sleeve this thing right there. So Call of Legends, man, I was I work on a lot of vintage sets right now. Well, not right now, but I have a fairly good amount of vintage sets complete. Call of Legends caught my eye as more of a mid-era set. I feel like it was kind of slept on, and I found the artwork rather interesting. So I work on this set now for I think about a year now. And first off, let's put this where it belongs. Cat hair on it. All the way in the back. This set is interesting, man, because it has a lot going on. So, if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably right here. So, a little backstory. I believe this set has like 11 of the SLs. I'm not sure what the SL stands for. I'll Google it and put it on the screen right now. And it also has holographic energies, which is kind of crazy. So I had the holographic Ho-Oh, the holographic Lugia, the holographic Steelix I don't have yet. But the cool thing about this set is, well, I want to say a cool thing because it's kind of expensive, but I think each card in this set has a reverse holo variant of it as well. But let's start out with the first part of this book. And so we got the Clefable, 1/995, the Deoxys right here. Get a little closer. Dialga, the Espeon, and the holo pattern of this thing are pretty subtle, not extreme like most sets. The Fortress, I absolutely adore the Groudon. I don't know if I said that right. I just love the way that card looks, man. I bought two of them, but like all these cards, right, have a reverse holo variant of the holographic variant, which is frustrating because like if you want to truly master this set, you've got to buy I think they have non-holo variants too. I think I could be way wrong, but I know they had the holo variant. I think the Groudon. I think I might have the. No, I don't. I had the regular. So I think all these cards have a regular and a holo and a reverse holo. So like the true master of this set, you're probably looking at 2 to 3 cards for each single card, which is kind of bonkers to me. I don't think for my collection I'll ever do that. I'll just do the holo as like a regular set and the cards at the end. But we got the Gyarados, which is really cool. I like that card. Hitmontop, Oh, I actually have this in a PSA 9, I believe. Reverse Hollow, I think. Oh, my shelf over there. The classic Houndoom. The Jirachi. The Kyogre. I don't know how you say that. The Leafeon up here. Lucario, looks like he's making a big psychic ball. The Lugia. I actually picked this card up years before I started working on this set. I saw it at a card show. I just liked the artwork and the hollow pattern. Looks so, I guess, unique. Like, I don't know how to say it, but like, it's not as flashy. It's just kind of like, it's kind of there, man. That makes sense. And it's just really appealing to me. Like, it's caught my attention. And this card is really clean too, man. I'm a sucker for clean hollows, dude. And Lugia is a classic card. He's Gen 2, one of the main Pokemon. I think he's Gen 2, right? Oh my god, is he Gen 2, dude? Holy shit, hold up. I'm pretty sure, because Meganium was one. Lugia. Oh, dude. Alright, I'm gonna cut that out. Actually, I probably won't, because I don't know every single Pokemon like that. I think he's Gen 2. Pretty positive. Anyways, we got the Magmortar. I always say his name's so odd, man. Magmortar. This Ninetales is actually pretty sick, too. This is a pretty cool set, man. I feel like it's not very popular, which I'm fine with it. I like collecting some sets that aren't mainstream, you know, because it's not all about like the most hype card right now in the modern set, all that bullshit. I think some of the mid-era event cards are just like obscure. Is that the right word, dude? I'm kind of retarded, so I don't know if that's the right word. Like, not known, right? Pachirisu. I don't fucking know. Palkia. So I just got the Palkia, I think, right now, and the SL version. The Rayquaza SL is a baller-ass card, but dude, when I was looking around online, they're really hard to find, and like damaged, it was like $500 for. It's not this card, but it's like, I'll put it up on the screen real fast, so you guys can know what I'm talking about if you're watching this video. It's crazy. So mastering the sets can cost me a pretty penny. The Smeargle. Ooh, the Umbreon. That card. We gotta take a look at that card real fast. Do it out. Okay. Really pretty card, man. Wow. And I find the artwork just so different. And one thing that gets me about this set too, that I kind of like, is the cards just look dirty. The way they're made. It's like they have like this like artwork, like the color scheme on them looks like they're just dirty. I think it's the way they're just the artwork, the way they're presented. Like the borders are like smudged dirt almost, which is kind of cool. And now we're getting just to the regular cards. Yeah, so like I was trying to do some of these, like the Tangrowth right here. I think I have him. No, so I only have. Wait, do I have him in the? No, I don't. Double back. So yeah, he is in a. Excuse me. So fuck, I don't know. There might be more variants this card. So I think this card is a non-hollow, right? You can get it non-hollow. This is a cracked ice variant. You can also get the reverse hollow variant. So it's like you have 3 different variants for this card. I might be completely illiterate on this. I don't know if that's even the right terminology. I don't know. I might be ignorant to this, but I think there's like multiple variants to this set. So, which I don't know why. I find kind of odd. Maybe it was like a new print top they were doing this time period, 2011. I wasn't collecting at that time. I don't know if this is like a new thing they were just trying to bring into the card game. I'm not sure, but I do wonder why they did so many different variations of the cards. That Snorlax was pretty expensive for a non-hollow card. He has a pretty big cult following. I feel like any Snorlax shit is probably gonna be depending on the set. But yeah, the cards just look pretty cool. I like them a lot. The dirty look to them. I don't think I'll ever, if I come across more of the cards, I'll get them. But I know all these have reverse hollow variants. I'm fairly positive. The Magikarp, the Magmar, the Phanpy, Pidgey, Pineco. It has a lot of I don't know. I say like more Gen 2, Gen 1 cards. There's not a lot of like. I mean, this time period, 2011, was there even like, there's probably like Generation 4, Generation 5, I had to guess. I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you, man. A lot of support cards in this set. the Lost Remover. It looks like a really cool like RPG item you find in the game or something, like The Witcher or something. Yeah, and then the energy cards. I know there's I think there's Espeon energy for Psychic. There's this Steelix energy for the white. I think it's Steel. I'm not Steel, but whatever the white is, I believe. The Ho-Oh, the Lugia, the basic Darkness energy. There's a few more. I think there's for the electric type thing is Ampharos, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but those even go for like $60 a piece. So this set has a lot going for. There's the Onyx right there. Yeah, and I have to get all these, dude. There's I think 13 or 11 of these, which is this set might take me a decade to finish because I started this set literally a year ago, if not longer than that now. And I've slowly like just finding the non-holo variant cards was a struggle in itself. Like they're not commonly listed on eBay. They're not all over TCG Player. You can find them, but they're not like in abundance like, you know, your base set, your jungle, your fossil, Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge, Team Rocket. These are like a little bit more harder to find in good quality. Like if you want good condition, it was difficult. And I think some of these sets, maybe this set was printed very minimal. As I know, I've heard through people in the hobby at card shows that this time period, 2011-ish, was kind of like the low for Pokemon trading card game. So maybe their print runs were shorter than they are now, or they were back during base set, etc. So there might not be as many of these in like really good condition as my only guesstimation, if that makes any sense. Does that make them more valuable? I don't know, maybe. People are going to collect them more? Probably not, because I feel like this set wasn't very popular. I think the biggest thing in this set is going to be the shiny things at the end. You know, your average collector, as like myself, I'm an average collector, or your average investor bro is going to see that and be like, oh wow, that's worth money. But I just think the artwork's pretty dope. Looks like he's flying too. I don't know. But that is my Call of Legends binder. A little bit of rambling there. I'm going to work on this over time very slowly. I know the last video I made, I went over my, what did I go over? One of my random binders. This is one more of a set-specific set. Or, I can't talk to you. A binder-specific set that I'm working on. So, this has been a work in progress for a hot minute now. And it's just a fun thing to do, man. Like, you know, every paycheck or so, I'll buy one. You know, if I can't afford it or swing it that paycheck. And just slowly work on it. And after this set, I'm not sure what I'm going to work on next. I don't know if I want to go back down to more vintage. I was thinking about doing Gym Heroes, I think. Or no, I have Gym Heroes 100% completed. Maybe Gym Challenge. I would love to do Legendary Collection, but I'm not a millionaire, so I can't afford that by any means necessary. Legendary Collection is like my all-time favorite set. I think most people's favorite set because of the shiny the shiny reverse holo cards. But yeah, there's no way, dude. Absolutely not possible. But yeah, I'm pretty happy to add this card to the collection, and that is it for like my stickers. Pretty cool. Maybe it keeps the set like solidified, know what it is. Really take good care of your collection, man, because if you take good care of it, it'll last long. Take good care of your cards. They're really cool collectibles. And that is it for my Call of Legends.